Now return to Let's Play Tropico 6. Okay, I figured it out, I think. So, let's take a look here at beauty. We notice that there is a radius here centered upon these. Apparently these are absolutely awful. Just absolutely awful. I mean, we can see, like, it extends considerably deep into the island here. So we need to do something about these. I am not totally sold on just getting rid of them, just because we kind of do actually need some of the oil, and in fact, we seem to be producing a lot, so I kind of want to keep it. In fact, we can make it produce even more. That might be worth doing too, actually. Yeah, so we're going to get rid of that, but we're going to just move it. So judging by where that was, goes all the way into there. So if we look at like that, and I go back into oil, that is going to extend probably like all through there. So can we... How about out here? I mean, if we look, and I'm trying to measure this with my hands here, that would actually be so offshore it wouldn't even get here if I did decide to make my little tourism village. The alternative is, of course, just actually making oil wells and oil pumps here, but you know what? We got the things, let's do it. Let's move you way out here. Now this is going to mean it's going to take forever for this stuff to get here, but let's do what we can. In fact, I could maybe even go deeper into this and have 4 by the look of it. Let's see how badly I want to get in on this. There's definitely room. It's weird that this doesn't line up. Are we... The spot is already taken. Well, it says it touches into it. Okay. That's weird. Must be something going on with the edge of the map here or something. Okay. So that increased rebel threat because we had no rebel threat before. Hold on. What did that say? Estimating area is unknown. Okay. To that end... Alright, let's wait. Because if I come in here, I can at least do this and get a 50% chance warning. Let us just wait. Let's see what this actually did. Okay, I'm hopeful that disappears over time and is not a permanent thing. You suppose... Are those just too far away, maybe? Those might be too far away now. Maybe that's why the rebel threat went up, because we just got rid of a bunch of people's jobs. People who were probably getting good wages, so therefore they were voting citizens. What do we got going on over here? Leather and cloth. Okay, well, when I moved them, they emptied out all the stuff that they had in them, so they've got to be rebuilding it now. So that's why we're waiting on that. But you should be able to move cloth. Like, I wish you would just get something. Consumes both cloth and leather to produce apparel. Increases wages 200%, job quality by 20%. Okay, well, think about that. Increases housing quality of residential buildings within a radius of 12 grids by 5%. To lower production by 1. I'm not sure what that means. Production, like how much is 1 worth? production value? I don't know. I don't actually know that. Hold up. We've had a few things coming in here. Tourist ship, 8 people left on a tourist ship because they don't have anything.
The environment is a hot topic, Presidente, but your immediate efforts should focus upon the need for revolution.
The fact that you want me to keep doing this
from the oppression of capital
is really concerning
way,
to me,
Presidente.
so we'll promise to build a metro station instead. What in the hell? That's the wrong one. Okay. Constitution. They want total surveillance. All roles are changed and registered, decreasing liberty by a lot. I don't understand that. Oh, but now we do have this available. Alright. Which is what I was waiting on. So we can go ahead and do this. Alright. We'll do open marriage to increase global liberty from all the stuff that I've been taking away with the TV. This will cut that in half. Increases tourism rating. We'll do that. I also come into labor, and we will go ahead and do this early retirement thing that the conservatives want. That's really weird. I wouldn't think that would be a conservative policy, but here we go.
Thanks for your help, Presidente.
Boost their standing, and hopefully now they will not
terribly popular with my friends.
rebel against me. Okay, we are paused for a moment. Time to loot. Let us loot milk, rubber, uranium. Sure. Take some uranium out of that. Okay, next bit. So since that would increase housing, perhaps I should do a little bit of housing here. I'd kind of like to move this. We'll keep it, and I'll keep it just because it's actually useful to me, although bringing people way over here, is that useful to me? Or would it be better to bring that back so that these cross together here? Since we're having this here, I think we can afford to have the bus cross over there. So, let's move you. Once again, doing a lot of unnecessary stuff like that. Let's actually, hold up, where's your... Okay, so anything built into here will be a part of this regardless. So we'll just move you to there. In that case, I'm thinking, let's build a tenement. That's the front of the tenements. I think I'll sacrifice this spot to a 2x3 park. And we'll see if we can't maybe clean up some of these awful little things here. Now, yeah, we're gonna end up moving some of this stuff. What was that? Cultural diversity, okay.
I came to see you as soon as I found...
Hey, politics. Right. I had thought about doing the... Well, okay, we can do this. Well, we could have done this. This used to be 80. Why did this go down? Okay, well, now we can do it. We just got a bunch of money. Edict for Super Party. That helps a lot there. And if I use you, I get my money back. It dips you down, but we seem to be... The USA is probably our strongest relation. I think we are able to do this. What else was that? Oh. Department of Defense was vacant, and now suddenly that went. Police station provide infantry... Okay, I think we probably want that. 10% damage against rebels in an uprising. Yeah, we're gonna want you. And interior. 10% chance to lose. Increases job quality. Increases effective media buildings. Boosts crime safety. I don't think we got a problem with that. Decreases pollution of residential buildings. Okay. So, now that we've had some time... Nope. does not appear to go away. Is that a bug? Or is that like we just did permanent damage to the place? Because I don't see what else would be causing that. This has started fighting back a little bit. Maybe it's just an overtime kind of thing? I don't know. I think we screwed that up pretty bad. Tropico. We need to boost religious standing. Why did they dip so hard? I'm not really sure. Capitalists have cratered. Poor, 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 well off, poor. Poor, 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 well off. Okay. Well off. Alright, I've got an idea. It's gonna require a little bit here. Rebel threat decreased to none. Blueprint for beach resort. Okay, pause a moment. There's a bunch of shit going on. Well off, poor, poor. Poor, okay. I'm gonna demolish you, and then I think I'm gonna build some houses over here. I'm gonna move you temporarily. Might be permanent, I don't know. Whatever. Right now, do that. Llama. Screw it, we'll just get rid of both of them. Okay, so hopefully that should move them into here. Would hope. Let's move you to the front, so you're actually like, right next to where I need you to be. We'll bring you... hold on. Okay, that road has to be there, otherwise I could move it and fit something nicer here, but we'll come in and we'll grab some of these houses. That looks like the front door. That looks like the front door. You know what? I was gonna put something there, we'll sacrifice it. We'll sacrifice it for a nice little park. Okay, they have not come back. All this for... the hell is going on here? This so we can make an exit down here. Alright. Now, how best to utilize this? Actually, putting that along here would have made a bit more sense. Then I could maybe... I'm not sure about this. Pause for a moment. Let's see what we can do with this road. Yeah. So I wouldn't be able to get that in there. But... I'm just looking here at what I could potentially... Right. Move you to like here. Right, and then I've got some spaces in here still. If I'm moving you over wouldn't do anything either. It's unfortunate that every time I touch these things, it gets rid of all the people who work there.
Now,
Urban
I
development
don't
is
want to
over.
alarm you, but I'm going to need a rather...
So let's go look now how much money we can gain from this. 180. I don't know if using cancel does the same thing, or if I could have used the wrecking ball on this. I want to use cancel just because it cancels this. I feel like if I go in and delete it with the wrecking ball, it would consider it destruction and not refund me. Look at that. Ridiculous. 2%. Okay, this is actually working. Maybe. We are seeing a little pushback. Okay, so it's just going to take time for this to degrade. Right now, though, what we're having an issue with is this crap. Alright, I got a ton of money. Pause. Let's go into public services. Unlock waste treatment. Now, what is... You have a much, much smaller... Holy crap. That is a much smaller radius. Is that a research deal? Waste treatment facility. Go ahead and buy it. Let me check here. All trash is equal. No, we haven't even done... So just by itself, the radius is that... Oof, God, that's not good at all. That's not good at all. It's going to make it very difficult for me to clean things up here. But, at least it would get rid of pollution. God, even putting this here wouldn't be enough to get everybody. Which was kind of the whole point and purpose of me doing this. Do we take just a little bit of pollution here for far more effective garbage disposal? I would think that'd be worth it. It does overlap a little bit down to the bottom, which might overlap with an actual waste management system. I think this is actually going to be pretty terrible. But we'll give it a shot. Alright, now that these are built, those also look to be full. We've got a criminale.
Did I forget something?
It's already marked for an action. Okay, that's good. Poor, well off. Got quite a few more well-offs, including a filthy rich, who works at the ministry. So I guess this is a closer way to get home using the telepheric than it would be to live somewhere else. Either that or we just don't have enough mansions. So, well, I mean, we got one right here. Tell you what, I want to move these two. This has actually been on my list for a while. But, let's do this. Just for the look of the thing. Now this kind of opens up some more areas for me to move junk. There, I kind of like how that looks. Maybe
Always a pleasure doing business.
move some of the people over here or build more houses along here. I kind of wanted to open this up so that I could make more apartment buildings or nicer buildings for people that would otherwise be working over here. Pause a minute. Okay. I want to play with a little bit more here. Now that we've had some opportunity for things to go, this really is just a situation where I'm better off playing the game by not letting it run. We got a massive amount of unemployed people. All right, we need to seriously get them some jobs because this is not good. It's now educated people need the jobs, and there aren't enough of those. So the unemployed for the uneducated jobs, that's good. We're now seeing well-off people need homes. So, yes, let's go ahead and move you so that I can build... should we build a modern apartment? 16 versus 10. That even fit there? 2 by 3. Yeah, it would actually. How about we build it right here? So it's a little bit more central to downtown. Or does that matter? We'll do it. Let's see here. We got a fast food joint that nobody is coming to. Thinking, what could I possibly put here? There's another thing. Increases efficiency of Spy Academy by 5%. This effect is accumulated to a cap of 20%. Okay. And I meant to come in here earlier too to do that. Now there is a thing I saw, I'm not sure if it's an edict or research or what, but it does increase the efficacy of a cocktail bar within range of the embassies. So I might end up looking at that at some point. Nobody is coming to these things. Okay, that's only by children then. Poor people can come in here. Free delivery increases housing quality of residential buildings within 15 grid. Oil cleaning system increases job quality, increases service quality. Easy purchase. Nobody moved back into this after I moved it out. Yeah, there are disadvantages to the things that I do sometimes. Alright, let's focus back on tourism for a little bit. After I make sure this is still... Okay, this is making me apparel. Good. Back up here. Let's get this thing done. So, we have what? Preferred by children, okay? Cultural. Thrill-seeking. Thrill-seeking, okay. Thrill-seeking. So I need housing.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente.
Give them a speech. We'll talk about it doesn't really matter because they don't care. Faith happiness is the lowest, I guess. Praise, the conservative faction is the lowest. Actually, capitalists is the lowest. Dangerously low, actually. I should be looking closer at that. We have not gone back up in the USA.
People of Tropico, it is I, your Presidente. You have showed your faith in me, and that faith will be rewarded. Every Tropican will get what they deserve. Your Presidente does not ignore your faith. You need places to pray, to confess your sins, and to nap before Holy Communion. God is everywhere. But it is unwise to worship outside in hurricane season.
Actually,
our ongoing prosperity is supported by the capitalists.
That way they loop.
Thanks. We're grateful for the many fulfilling jobs you create for my people and your progressive attitudes towards taxation. My promises are made humbly, for I am Tropico. Remember, a vote for El Presidente is a vote for me.
Thought I recalled seeing... Yeah, I did. Okay, let's build us another tenement out here. So we do still have some people who can't find places to live here. Well, where would be a good metro spot these days? I guess over here, maybe? You know what? Let's also do parking deck right here. Maybe I should pull back on this by 1 and just put a metro station right there. You know what? Yes. Grab that. And we'll make our metro station that we promised. Right there. They also promised a roller coaster. Let's look at that. Just sold, what, coconuts? Finally? Gold, gold, gold. I think I need to be focusing more on exports to the US, though, because that's really actually going to be more useful to me in terms of the relations, because we're kind of hurting on relations right now. I could buy and sell bananas. What can I get rid of here? Those two are my deal. I don't know, I think I'm overpromising on what I can produce, like the damn boat thing. If we can get rid of the boats... Okay, I will sit until we get rid of the boats. I need to be using this import-export exploit a lot more. Unless we always praise those we love. We need to increase the capitalist standing because the communists are a little too high.
I came to see you as soon as I found these were available, Presidente. What do you
I need
think?
to also let that go. And use it to more important effect. Oh god. Alright. That, fantasy review and market manipulation, yes, we gotta get that done. I've got money now, let's actually get that done. Let's go on a guerrilla patrol just in case, just to see if anybody is causing me grief. Let's unlock that, because I actually do want to put one of these down. Let's put one down now, in fact. We need the jobs. So, there's a 2x3. You know what? Bam. But that's not what I came in here for. Cybersecurity. Pretty big, but I know exactly... Well, I did know exactly where it would be suitable, and it's not. It's not there. Not suitable right there at all. Well, crumbs. Where else could I put this? I've kind of run out of space for big junk like this. Unless I just got rid of this. Alright, this is dipping into my tourism area, but it's fine. So how's this? That's filled in. That's actually filled in quite a lot. What amenities do you have? Building requires less wattage. Deal? Work as usual.
You put the Earth first, and now everyone is...
Right, we need another high school. Where was I going to put the high school? So I got one there. I guess I can put one here. And that roller coaster. Let's go look at that roller coaster. Too bad we can't have Splash Mountain right behind the botanical. That's alright. I'm tempted to get rid of this or move it somewhere else. So tempted I'm gonna do it. Now I just gotta figure out where. I mean, it could go there. How about we move it to my undesirable little outcropping here, since this doesn't seem to matter. This requires uneducated, this requires uneducated. Let's go ahead and build us tenements. It's not going to fit there very well. Maybe I should build bunkhouses out here instead. You know what? People could live in this area and still have a job down here. I don't see this as being that big of a problem. But what I might do instead here... Espionage is done. Do again. So what I could do is I could actually just lower this down. downgrade you to a 2x2. That would give me some space. Build a tenement right there. Do have some beauty issues.
What use is power if you don't exercise it?
And we won't be doing
It'll
that.
wither away like a...
Oh, we're so close, Penultimo. I can taste it. I mean, I'd rather not taste it because that would actually imply that it's not doing its job and we're not cleaning the place up. Okay.
For entirely legal re-employment.
Get into the flow. Glued to the screen. Increases efficiency. 25 workers lose health, happiness, which doesn't matter anymore. Because, you know, 2 additional job positions requires 15 additional. This probably gets this done faster. Okay, let's do fantasy reviews first. Get that knocked out.
In the past, progress marched on.
The best defense is a good...
Goody, goody, good. Goody, goody, good. Oh, you're backwards. Damn it. Alright. So there is a gap here. Let's fill that gap. Do 2 or do 1 with the Presidente? Yeah, okay, just 2. Unless I want to maybe put a metro station over here, because we don't really have good transportation over here. We can put one on the corner there. I was thinking of making a Presidente statue here, but you know what, well, we'll be okay. Anything we can do to brighten the place up a little bit.
Oh, Presidente.
We did it.
Political maneuverings are the stuff of legend. Excuse me while I take some notes.
Alright. Let me check now. Pollution has gone back, but... Alright, we are fighting back against this. This is good. And I did not replace this with trash, so don't worry about this. Now, you, corporate business. Generates $2 on base efficiency per employed citizen. Per family living in residential buildings.
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico intend to vote for you, Presidente. I myself intend to vote for you.
$5 per employee of government and finance buildings. Okay. Well, we probably don't have that much. So, what is better? Per employed citizen or per family? Well, one way to find out. Would it be, well, so, but this is workforce per people. How do I find out per family? See, this doesn't help me figure out family. So, we've got 1,200... Let me look at you again. What did you... Per employed citizen. So we're looking at about 2,400 right now. Per family living in residential buildings.
Must have laser eyes.
Those are homes occupied. But see, that's occupied citizens, right? Well, no, I guess based upon that, it would have to be families. So we'd get 6. We actually get more out of being the corporate. We could do both, though. I mean, I could totally do both. It needs college. Do we have college vacancies? We do. We do not have the college unemployed. Okay, we'll worry about that in a bit here. This is a little bit excessive in crowding, actually. These tall buildings. kind of out of place for these neighborhoods, but you know, whatever. You bastard. Oh, that's a hacker. Okay, now I've got to
Nice weather.
both the criminals and my hackers are wearing those now, so that's not confusing at all. We got a lot going on here. I should be taking advantage of this road here. Fill up. Alright, well, anyway, we've definitely solved the money problem. Definitely solved that money problem. And in fact, I mean, if I really needed to just cheat myself in some money, we could do it again pretty easily, I think. So what else do we have here? What was I just looking at? Speedway. Can I get that? Actually, policy of detente. Each rebel leader, 50% chance, 50% chance. Community decreases conservative standing again. It's probably not a good thing to do. Let's do this one though. $600 a month though. Well, I mean, we can afford it now though, right? Oh yeah, that's not too pricey anymore. So we'll do that. Policy of detente would be good though. But like, we're already kind of in an issue. So there is another thing I could do, like I could come in and bribe. And we'll see what that does to the conservative standing. That is actually a tooltip. At the loading screen, it tells you can bribe people and it increases faction standing. Is that, though? Faction leader. Yes. Because sometimes they seem to be different. I guess it was when I was looking at the minister, what's going on? Weather issue, tornado, hurricane? Penultimo? What's going on? Let's come in here and enact the speedway.
I have heard it said.
We'll get people moving a little bit faster to their jobs. Right. It's working out well. Before we end here, let's take care of this. So I need...
is a landslide, Presidente.
I need cultural
the
people.
Metaphorical kind, not the kind that accidentally reduces the size of the workforce.
I think we're all good there. I need cultural people. Also, this thing also prefers cultural. Hey, we finally got that done. Okay, pause for just a moment. While I still got this thought in my head. This does not care about anybody. Seasonal cleaning, personal cleaning increases. Housing quality. Job quality is decreased. The thrill seekers prefer it. Upkeep is increased 50%, but quality relaxed tourists. Ceiling fan increases efficiency. Yeah, I think we're okay. We are making more than we are spending, so that's good. Yeah. Let's okay. Let's get some housing in over here. So tourism preferred by relief, preferred by backpackers, thrill seekers, just anybody, relief seekers. Okay, we'll get that. So economy, backpackers, family resort with children. Then a big luxury hotel. Okay. Ethnic enclave, just for fun. It's just a for fun thing. What can we do with this? Put that right on the golf course. I mean, this alone is just really awkward because it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit anything. We'll ignore that for now. Okay, so I guess I do have a hotel already. that is making money already. That's good. Casino, I'd probably want to do like a luxury hotel next to this thing, or the hotel for thrill seekers, is such a thing even existent. Best quality accommodation. I think we can avoid that for now. Let's focus on the family resort. They're pretty big. These are pretty enormous, actually. Right next to the botanical garden. Family resort right next to the hotel. Right next to the spying. Yeah, I gotta find a better place for that. It doesn't make any damn sense. This is okay, though I'm sure that rich people in their mansions would hate this. Okay. I'm also rethinking you. Because you, Space Memorial, this cost me 500. Okay. I actually want you to go like that, because now I want to connect up a road here. There. Now the beach actually looks like it is complete and like we meant to do everything that we did down here. So, I'm gonna do you like that. Presidente. Should it be inspiring? This just increases approval. But it increases beautification. Apparently it's supposed to help a lot, but can we see that true? Okay, yeah, actually it does, because that's dark green right there. Okay. Well, it does help. That parking garage is ugly. Nobody likes that. Back to this, back to this. Keep focused. We can power through this real quick.
Equality. That is what the people yearn for. And
Immigration
you yearn
free
for
to
their votes,
go.
Herr Presidente. So why not kill two birds with one stone?
My calculations come up short when I carry the one.
I
Presidente. I don't
think-
think we can carry the many. Besides, if we're propelling stones at multiple birds, it's definitely speculative, dangerous,
Okay, you know what? I'm going to
and
say
wholly
yes to you,
unnecessary
and then I'm going to cancel it. Never in history has it won so decisively. Pause for a moment, because, God, there's too much
Few opportunities
getting
came
distracted
up.
by here.
Nothing.
Requests pending. Export apparel of 1,000. Done. Okay. Well, let's get in here. Tourism. Beach villa. Alright. So, since we're down here by the beach, put that there. I'm gonna have a cabana village. I've already got one of those. Cabins? I guess we can do a lot of cabins. Do these change? No, they do not change. And then we want things like... It's already a souvenir shop right there. So they do like things such as, you know, taverns, entertainment buildings we should be focusing on. Aqua park, fun. Not what I'm after though. Got hang gliding and gourmet. We'll unlock all this stuff. How big is that? That's pretty big. Entertainment, you know, I hear you, stop it. There's just not anything specifically touristy that I really need to have over here. It's really all down to like the entertainment stuff. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna. we'll do a few more of these. I'd wanted to kind of surround this with garden. And create a really nice little area over here for people. Let's do a 3x1. Oh yes. Well, shit. I should have moved that over there because I'd intended to do that. You know what? We'll move you someplace else. Like right there. Okay. So let's get this awkward looking thing over here. You are really annoying. That like so. You know what? I'm gonna cancel you. And instead we're gonna grab beach villas. Clear out already, criminy. That doesn't work. Why won't it? Okay, now it works. What the hell? Those should be back to back. It just looks the way it is. It's really annoying. There. Now we've sufficiently beautified the place, I would think. Alright. Let's get ourselves scenic overlook. You're kidding me. No one wants to overlook anything over here. Alright. In that case... Now, so these are going to come right outside the cabins. You're not getting much of an overlook. Big old Presidente. There. So hopefully this will be enough for a little touristy area. We'll start developing the beach, hopefully. And I think just because I've crammed so much stuff in here, we're going to have to definitely be rethinking what I can do here and go back maybe to my original idea of setting up some tourist stuff over here. So if we start consolidating and or removing or moving this stuff and kind of get my industry back up on this plateau over here, which was the original idea, that'll free up a lot of area here that I can then, you know, put a tourist port down on this side and we can start taking things from there. I also want to maybe reconsider what this is not good. I'd like it to look good, at least. Tropico always just kind of gets thrown together and kind of is weird in that regard, but maybe we can at least try to make things better. What are we at least getting? Okay, so modern apartment, 16 people versus regular 10 at 90. These are not even full anymore. Alright, well, always things to consider. Getting people crammed into things that are making more money is always a better idea. How's that doing for pollution in that area? Okay, it's not as bad as you might think, which is alright. I'm glad we've at least solved this beautification deal, and we're starting to kick back into it. And I can see now that some of these gardens are actually doing what they were originally intended for, although this is still pretty bad here. I think we need to remove that one and replace it. But okay, yeah, and we're not totally perfect yet, but it's getting there. It's improving anyhow. Housing quality is 64%, despite the fact that they live right next to a very, very polluting and Why hasn't this been picked up yet? I don't know. You live right here. Noisy kind of airfield. You know, people still are here and they're making me money, so you know, it's all good as far as that is concerned, I suppose. All right, now that we've got you, I feel like we can probably empty a few of these terrible things, and maybe everyone can live in slightly nicer accommodations. And now that I've got this, maybe I should have that turned around so that people aren't walking out the door right into the... I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to end this one here. I will see you next time.